from your description was
Mm.
just for regulating myself and making my mental awareness more, scheduling myself better. So, just a question: since you're recording this meeting, this is for your own purpose only. It won't
Yes,
be
yes,
public
only for
anywhere.
my purpose. Nothing will be shared.
Okay.
This is just confidential. So every
Okay.
time I record, I try improving myself. Like if I
Got
want to go and I will see if there is any good things or bad things happening. So I
got it. Of course.
yeah, sure. Thank you so much for notifying that. And yeah, like so every time when I say like with the clients, I would say there are like rules here, like just
Mm-hmm.
simple rules. The first and foremost is like be calm. Okay, so whenever you are in the session, be calm and also be a human. Whatever you are listening, just accept like whatever you are grasping, just be human. Like it's like be in a childish mode. Okay, so what
Mm-hmm.
happens with the children? No, you might have seen children. Sometimes they cry a lot for a particular thing, right? And sometimes what happens if now at this stage maybe like you might be like 30 plus, right? I'm at 37 years, so you might be 30 plus maybe. So at this age, what happens is like we feel like sometimes the things are not happening very easily, right? But if you see the children, they are attracting things very fastly, right? So why?
Mm-hmm.
Because they are in the childish child mode, and everything is like they are attracting in a best way because they are surrounded with some divine love, I would say. So if you want to attract these things, it's very easy. If you are in that child mode every time when you are seeking something from your creator, be in the child mode. So that is our simple rule. It's very easy. So let's get started. So before starting, I would love you to I want you to tell your 10 problems or challenges that you are facing currently. It can be with your health, it can be with your career. May I know what is your profession, just for understanding so that I can guide you in the best way.
Yeah. At the moment, I'm not employed. I'm a freelancer, so I pick up some contracts here and there.
Okay.
Not particularly anything, but I have worked in the customer service
Mm.
uh, field.
Okay, that's great.
That's
Okay.
the background. So I don't know. Of course, health is, and by the way, I'm in my 40s, so I'm 43, turning 44.
Mm-mm.
Currently, of course, the biggest issue is with health that, it's going downhill, and it started all of a sudden, so I am not sure what's going wrong. But yes, health is going downhill, my
Mm-mm.
scheduling, and I have short-term and long-term memory loss for some reason.
Mm-mm.
Even though I had done my medical test and everything is clear,
Mm-mm.
but still, these are the things that I, struggle with.
All right. So, no worries. It's just for your analysis. And now, what I want you to do is like, I want you to write your 10 problems that you're facing right now in a book.
Okay.
10 problems. Okay, so if you don't mind, you can read loudly. What are your challenges?
Uh, so, of course, health deteriorating, and then long-term and short-term memory loss. I struggle for daily chores, difficulty in socializing, difficulty in connecting to Allah, loss of appetite, conflict resolution, multitasking, and I'm a people pleaser.
Can you come again? The last one I did not hear.
People pleaser.
All right, okay. So that is something the woman's inherently built.
Yes,
Think that it
yes, we
comes
do that.
inherently, but it's not the case. It's okay, no worries. We are going to overcome everything, inshallah. So,
And if, sorry, if you don't mind, if I can know what's your background, have you studied this? You because you advertise for neuro mindset coach.
hmm.
So I just wanted to know a little bit about what is this.
Okay, so my name is Farzana Pasha Jahangeer. Okay, so I have done my master's in electrical engineering. That is my trade. So I'm working as a full-time employee here in an IT company by name IRT Airlines. So my designation is AI engineer over there. It's related to cloud. So basically, I'm doing that one. Apart from that, I am my passion is like empowering people who have got any limited belief system. So I focus on people such, and then I help them and overcome all those limited beliefs. So my background with this one is like I have done my inner child healing certification plus mind mastery before back in India, and I am also looking forward researching for neuroscience. That's my specialization. That's what I am doing currently. So yes, I believe I can be of great help for you, inshallah. So yeah, that's
No, I just wanted to understand what is this neuro mindset coach that you
okay. It's
say that it is. What is this?
Yeah, it's like neuro mindset is like combining mind power plus neuroscience. Okay, so neuroscience is related to your brain and all the neurons that's there in your body. So with regards to that, we have like different techniques, practical tools and techniques to work on with that. So let us
Mhm.
see. Let us see further.
Okay.
So yeah, so like Sister Azra, I would love you to write 10 goals of yours. Like if today is September 23, what are your 10 goals till next September 23, 2026? I would love you to write it now. So when you are writing, see, it can be with regards to your career, it can be regards with your health, it can be with your relationships, right? So maybe like you might, it can be with your siblings, your spouse, or your children, or anyone. Like if you have friends, you can write that your parents as well. Your if you have grandparents, anyone like, and also with regards to wealth is also important, your career is also important. Age is just a number, that's what we say, but yeah, let us see, age is just a number, obviously. So
But
it's
it
all
matters.
about your mindset. Okay, so when you might have heard people saying like back, like it's been changing now. Like you might have seen people, especially women, they work in the kitchen and all of a sudden they think that where did I kept my knife, or where did I kept
Hmm.
the spoon? So these things now what is happening over there, even though initially they might forget, but then if they are repeatedly saying to themselves, this is getting you are giving inputs to your brain. Okay, so you are
Mhm.
consciously giving inputs to your brain. At that point, if you are aware that if you are forgetting and if the knife is not found, just ignore. Like you don't tell your brain that okay, I am having memory loss, I am having long term memory loss. If you are saying constantly, no, this is going to hit your brain does not know what is real and what is imagined. So that's
Mhm.
where you might have seen a very you might have seen in the world, like there are so many people you might feel like they have reached at this point, why I I'm not reaching at this point, you might feel, right? This is because like it's your mindset and it's their mindset. Everybody started from the same point, but they reached somewhere we are not reaching. Why? Because this is the mindset that we have. Even if we have small memory loss, we try to expand that by giving these false inputs. So if like us the same way, you might like you might have seen people manifesting manifestations. Have you done any vision board or visualization techniques before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, let us okay, we will introduce that as well. So this is like you can focus on 10 goals of yours for 1 year. Like you can write 10 goals. It can be with regards to your health. If you want to get fit, if you want like if you are feeling that I want to get fit, or if you are like fit, it's good, right? It's not a bad thing, right? Getting fit and moving around, it's important, right? Because you are
Right.
taking care of people around you. If you are not confident of yourself, how people around you will get confident about you? They start ignoring you, right? It's about
Mm-hmm.
your mindset. So if you are not fit, how can you help others? It's all about serving back, right? So that's why our creator has sent us. He has sent us with a purpose, not to live all the time in the kitchen, or every time preparing every. It's like we definitely have to do. We have to do with all kinds of love, divine love. We have to serve our children, our spouse, everything, everyone. But then if you are not fit, how can you are going, how are you going to help them? So this is where your mindset matters. If you want to get fit, you need to move around, you need to walk at least for 1 hour, you need to do some exercises, strength exercises, right? So these
Mm-hmm.
things you should be doing by yourself. Nobody is going to come and pull you. Azra, come here, let's go for exercise, let's go for walking.
Yes.
Nobody is going to come for you. It's
Nobody.
about conquering your inner self.
Mm-hmm.
You were born alone, you are going to live
Mm-hmm.
alone, right? So this is the harsh truth. But then as mom, as daughter, as wives, what we do, we start like we do so much of things for everyone, but we feel at the end of the day we get like uh, desperate. Why? It's not their fault, it's your fault, it's my fault, right? Why? Because we are not understanding that we have to take care of ourselves first. It's about our nafs, right? Conquering your inner self. So now like just focus on 10 goals. Be specific. Like if you want to get fit, like I'm going to get like if you are 60 kgs, I'm going to reduce my weight. If your weight is a problem for you, if you are going to reduce 55 kg by next year, or give some like in 3 months or 5 months, whatever is reasonable for you, whatever is
Mm-hmm.
like achievable for you, just give a deadline with specific measurements.
Okay.
If you want to earn this much amount of money, you can give like I'm going to earn this much amount of money. Be specific how much you want, and plus add a deadline over there, like
Mm-hmm.
give a specific date. You can write
Okay.
10 of those.
Right. Okay. Let me see how many I can. Okay. So, so now I have not done 10, but I have taken 5. Let's say start now.
Okay, so after the session, like after 2 hours, you can complete the 10 of those. Now you can, if you
Okay.
don't mind, if you want to read aloud, you can read aloud.
So my first one is that, of course, I want to improve my health, whatever my health conditions are. I want to work on those. Then I want to strengthen my relationship with Allah because that has been affected very badly. Then I need to pick up the skill of conflict resolution. I'm very bad at that. And I need to gain financial independence, uh, improve my relationship with my kids. They are both teenagers.
Okay, so I do have also a teenager, so no worries, we are on the same track. But then, yeah, it's
Mhm.
like they are our blessings, right? Allah
Yes,
Subhanahu wa Taala has blessed us with many things. Among such is like pure love from people, and also seeing teenagers, witnessing teenagers growing is also a great thing. Alhamdulillah. So with
it
that said, like so here you have 10 goals, right? After the session you will be finishing off with the 10 goals. Now you have 5 goals with you. Be specific, like how you like financial independence, how much you want, like what is going to be your career. Like if you want to be a teacher, just be specific, I want to be a teacher. Or if you want to be an engineer, just be specific. Okay, so
Mhm.
sometimes we feel like so many things are like delayed for us, like delayed for you. So why? Because but then if these thoughts are coming from you, right? Who is putting you these thoughts? It's our Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. If you are in the same
Mhm.
track and I'm also on the same track, it's okay, right? I can talk it with regards to
Yeah,
that, inshallah. If there is another non-Muslim, then I would not go with this scenario.
yes, of
So
course.
yeah, so if you are having these thoughts, it's from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. It's from our Creator. So
Mhm.
why He is giving you these thoughts? He wants you to see the results as well. If now it's in your court, now you have to play here. He has
Mhm.
given seeds, and now it's your turn. So you have to take actions from here onwards. So let me tell you, like let's go on. Let me share my screen. One second. So you can see my screen. So what do you mean by productivity and focus? So before
Mhm.
that, let me tell you a simple story. So the story is like there was a king. Okay, so these stories are like I love storytelling. So I believe you also enjoy these stories as well. So yeah, like there was a king. Okay, so in his kingdom, he wanted to play with like the he wanted one day he thought of playing with his people. Okay, in his kingdom.
Mhm.
So what he did is like he put a big rock on in front of the road of his kingdom. Okay, so in front of his palace he put a big rock on the middle of the road. So now he's watching hidden, and what is happening next. Okay, so one person came, very noble man. He came and he cursed the king. Seeing the rock, he cursed the king. Why the king
Mhm.
has placed the rock in front of in the middle of the road? So how is he the way taking care of people? These ways he started cursing the king, and he went slowly. So the rock is still there. Now the second person came. He also like he is also very high, like high-fi person. He also
Mhm.
started seeing the one, and but then he ignored the rock and he went away. Okay, so now
Mhm.
a farmer came. You might have heard this story of. So a farmer came now, and he what he did is like he started taking the rock slowly. He pushed the rock slowly to side of the rock.
Mhm.
Okay, so now it's very big rock. Just imagine it's a very big rock and it's very hard to push as well. But then the
Mhm.
farmer took some time pushing the rock and making it to the one side of the road so that people can move easily, they can transport easily.
Mhm.
What is the and also like once he pushed, no, what happens is like after the complete pushing of the rock to the side, he witnessed many gold coins under the rock. Okay, so that's a story that we can like also connect with. So what the king wanted to do here is he's so clever. He wanted the right person to get those gold coins. The similar
Mhm.
way, our creator is also looking from our end, from our efforts. Without efforts nothing is going to work out, right? If you start complaining like the first person, no, what happens? You are not going to achieve anything, you are not going to gain anything from this world as well. So it's like every single moment of ours is important, right? If you are complaining, then nothing is going to work out. So if you want to have more productivity and more focus, if you are having issues with your children, if you're having conflicts with your spouse or children, what you can do, just, it's okay, it's a normal thing, everybody is going through the same scenario, but then at this point you have to get like, you have to calm down, like just be
Mhm.
aware self, just bring your awareness that there is something happening. It's not because of their mindset or anything, it's because of me. Like, why is it happening? So let's see what is effectiveness and what is efficiency here.
Okay.
So effectiveness, we can say it's a long term process. So if you
Mhm.
are having a goal, if you are effectively doing it, it's about doing right things. Okay, if you are praying daily, it's not a one day show, right? You have to do every single day. So it's about doing right things, and it's very long term. So for example, if there is a restaurant and customers, like there are 20 employees, just imagine there are 20 employees and they are working very effectively, and they have long term goals, like yearly goals, like 5 year goals, like 10 year goals, right? So I believe you also have goals. If not, it's a right time you can set your 1 year goal, 5 year goals, 10 year goals. That's how you are going
Mhm.
to be a great leader, right? So yeah, doing right things, and it should be in the proper way, very strategically planned. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, like the same way the restaurant, if there are 20 employees and they are serving the customers, and it's about like they are serving every single day, it's a long term process. Like it's like they are going to achieve this much profitable wholesome amount for 1 year or for 5 years or for 10 years. It's about doing right things in the sense serving the customer with greatness, like customer satisfaction is important over there. Now
Mhm.
the efficiency is little bit twisted, like it's about
Mhm.
fast execution, it's about doing things right. Okay, it's like here things are important. So if a case happens when at the peak, maybe like we can say for example during the Christmas time, what happens, it's about the peak time, right? There will be flood of people to the restaurant. So at
Mhm.
that point, if 17 of 20 employees are going for leave for vacation, now there are remaining, how much employees are left?
Maybe a few, 4, 5.
There are 20 employees in total, so 17 have gone for vacation. Now 3 employees are left, right? But
Mhm.
then with these 3 employees, they have to do the things very faster. Like they have to manage whole people, like whole customers they who are coming in this peak season, right? So they have
Mhm.
to do the whole 20 people's work with just 3 people. So at that
Right.
time they have to have short term goals, like they have to manage effectively. It will be very fast process, right? They have to
Mhm.
take things tactically, they need a mini like tactically they have to handle in a faster way. So that's where effectiveness and efficiency is important. But then which is more important? Both are really important, and depends on your situations.
Okay.
Now you can think about, like, this is a verse from our holy book Quran. This is chapter Ar-Rahman, chapter number
Mhm.
55, verse number 9. And establish weight in justice, and do not make deficient the balance. It's from our creators. See, justice here means doing the right things. So, effectiveness and efficiency is clearly described in the Quran. Justice here means doing the right things. You have to do right things, okay? It will take time for some of your goals. If it's about your mindset, maybe you have not done your goals clearly. That's why you are not reaching the goals. Okay, it's about doing the right things. Now, not making decision means doing things properly and completely. Sometimes what we do is like we think like every time I have to be with the children. No, it's like you can plan, you can do efficient work over there. You can delegate your work to your spouse, or your, you can even delegate your work if they are teenagers, they can do by themselves, they can cook, they can it's about their mindset also, right? So it's about like, don't go in a rush, be like
Mhm.
very clever. It's about handling situations very cleverly. We should not make them also stressed, like, but then if you are not making any meals for one day, just imagine tomorrow afternoon your kids are also with you, and you are thinking like you wanna do some other work, very priority work, which is depending on your career, and you're focusing on that work, and you want to have the meals also cooked. What you can do, you can set a mindset like, you will, you the things will happen easily and effortlessly. Everything, everybody is going to help for you. Okay, every dream of yours is happening with everybody is happy with your dreams. You have to have that mindset. It's not a trouble for anyone, everybody is here for you. Okay, so you have to believe that way. It's all about your beliefs and your mindset. If you are able to connect to your creator in such a divine way, everything is happening very easily. So yeah, not making decision means doing things properly and completely. If you're focusing on one thing, multitasking, if you might have seen like now at this age you have to do focus on one thing. It's not about the age. Every time you might have seen children also, they were focusing just on one thing. They are not doing multitasking. When they are born, they are very pure, they are very innocent. There were like clouds surrounded with the small babies, right? You might have seen people. It's kind of healing when I approach small babies, it's kind of healing with them. You might have also witnessed the same. We feel like getting touched, like we want to feel like taking them and hugging them, everything, right? It's about the pure love that is surrounded, and it's also spreaded to some meters, I would say. So that is like and coming to here, it's all about making balance. Your balance is success. If you are disturbed, nothing is gonna work out. That is the main thing here.
Mhm.
So here it's about like conquering your inner self. How you can do it? You have meditations, you can go for walks. Even like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want you to observe the nature. He has given in many places, like just imagine, like just walk out and observe the places. Here one thing I would love to telling every woman out there, if you are sitting inside home, you will see just four walls in front of you. The wall, everybody, everywhere it is walls, right? If you step outside, if you step outside, you will see the real world. You will see the clear sky, the blue sky, and the trees around, everything. You start expanding your brain. Your vision starts expanding, right? This is where some of the women, not everyone, they feel like getting in home is very cozy, very easy. So if you have big dreams, if you want to be having big dreams, you need to step outside. So it's about balance. When you step outside, you see the creations of our creator, and when you start praising those creations, there are healing powers coming from our creator. So just be mindful of those, and becoming effectiveness and efficiency. It's a verse from our Quran. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also wants us to do the same thing. We have to be effective. If you wanna like if you wanna go for a job and it's about at 8 a.m. in the morning, you have to plan a day before.
Mhm.
So all my clients do have like yearly goals, yearly plans, 5-year plans, 10-year plans. You have to set your plans, and also daily plans are important. If you want to design your life, you have to design your day. So if you want to design your day, what you can do?
Have a plan, organize, write it down, and organize your day.
That's what, like, it has to start from once you wake up. You have to have all the plans what is happening. And yeah, what you can do right now, you can write three to dos for tomorrow. Just focus three important things that you want to complete for tomorrow. It can be like for preparing meals for the children, or if you are having a work, I want to go for the work, or if you have important meetings, just note down. So what happens when you write down? It's like it's connecting with your fingers to the brain, so there is neuronal
Mhm.
connections happening, and it triggers your brain with the right signals. So when you asked about neuroscience, it's a very great branch of science where you are going to use your new I would say like psychology, your science part over there, everything. So your mindset matters. So your brain, there are so many neurons, almost like 86,000 million neurons in your brain cells. Okay, so these neurons are connected together. So imagine you have a habit of going to job at 8 a.m. every single day, and now there is a no, neurons are very tiny, right? They start connecting together. You might have seen electrical circuits, right?
Mhm.
Wires are getting connected a similar way. The same neurons that are responsible for those actions will be like connected together, and every day you are going at 8 a.m., right? And if
Mhm.
you, in any case, in any worst case, if you want to go at 9 a.m., your brain starts like very tiring, because it starts to change the neuronal pathway. Now it has to break that path, and it has to start another neuronal pathway. So every habit, whichever is good, let it be there. If you want to break those patterns which are not good, if you're feeling like memory loss, you need to work on that, and you have to make new neuronal pathways over there.
So
So
how do you do that?
yeah, that's what, like, you have to focus on what you really require. So just write three to dos for tomorrow, and every
Okay.
day you can focus on these tasks.
Okay. So I wrote
Okay, so what are the three to dos?
first three to do is drop my kids to school, like my daughter, and make sure that I pray Fajr tomorrow. And I have a meeting to attend at 10 a.m. So make sure to attend my meeting.
Okay, that's great. So, yeah, let us see how we can boost our productivity. One second. So, these are your three to dos, right? So, every single day, if you are following it for 21 days, maybe some people it will be 7 days. Like, it depends on each and every person. So, if you are writing every single day three to dos for the next day before sleep, okay, so what happens is like it becomes easier for you. And now when it becomes easier for you, let us say if it is becoming easier at like 21 days, after 21 days you can focus on next three to dos. Like, you can focus on your career, like maybe you, if you want to go job, you can write those things. Okay, so if you're familiar with the simpler things, you can focus on more complicated things in your gradual uh, life journey. So let me share one.
So these three to dos will be for the next 21 days, that whatever I'm writing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can prepare. What I would suggest is like I do also have journals. Okay, I have lots of journals with me. It's about like you need to maintain a journal for to do journal. Like you will get it from Dollarama. Where are you from? Which place are you from?
I'm in Toronto.
Toronto. You have Dollaramas, right? I don't know
Yes,
much.
I do have.
I am from what?
Yeah.
Okay, so from
Water.
Dollarama or
Yeah. So Dollarama is everywhere.
everywhere, so you can buy there are so many cute journals they do have, right?
Hmm.
So you can purchase those, and
Okay.
you can write keep it, like you can keep it on your study table or wherever you feel comfortable. So
Okay.
yeah, to bring focus, no, what I would suggest is four techniques are there. The first one is Pomodoro technique. That said, our time for this Zoom is going to get over by 1 minute. I want you to rejoin once this session is over automatically. I want you to rejoin again. Not now. Let us complete till 1 minute as well. So,
Okay.
the first one is Pomodoro technique. Are you aware of Pomodoro technique?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so this technique is very simple. So, if you wanna, let me ask you one thing. If you wanna become financially independent, what is the first thing that you will do? What is the first step that you will take?
Prepare my resume and go job hunting. Prepare my resume.
So, do you have a resume? The next question.
I do have a resume, yes.
Okay, so have you floated your resumes? Have you applied anywhere?
Not lately, no. My last contract ended with the uh, Elections Canada, and after that, I have not.
Okay. So, when did your last contract got over? Is this year or the last year?
This year, Elections Canada for the federal elections.
Okay, okay, all right. Okay, so you worked there, or is it because of elections the contract got over?
Yeah, the elections contract was during that time, so just a month.
Hmm. So, what you can do with the, let us say, if you want to prepare resume, you can go ahead with Pomodoro technique. If you want to learn something, if you want to enhance your career, you can take
Okay.
courses. So, if you are preparing resume, like Pomodoro technique is like 25 minutes plus 5 minutes. So
Okay.
25 minutes you will focus on one thing. So you can have your bottle with you, water bottle. Hydration is also important